Welcome to another show and tell. Today I'm going to be speaking about the G.I. Joe Battlers. I came across these action figures when I was surfing on Black Friday looking for a sale. I stumbled into these figures. I really didn't know that they existed, but they are made. They come in this box. I got two of them. I got the Cobra Commando Viper, and I also got Duke Hausner, Conrad Duke Hausner. They come in this box. G.I. Joe Battlers. It comes with the cross sale of these characters. Snake Eyes, G.I. Joe. That might be, I can't remember the other classified name. Snake Eyes, Roadblock, and the Cobra Viper. For Duke, this is the way he looks. Look at the way they drew him in the box. Look at his visor. I'm going to be talking about that in a few. This one right here is the Viper. It comes with a face. The face is supposed to be a faceplate, some armor. That's the way he looks on the side view. The back. What separates these action figures from other action figures, besides the scope, and it's on the G.I. Joe Hasbro line, is actually that they actually put the word action into the action figure. With an 80s design, what they created was a figure that has action. So that means that when you squeeze the arms, that's the action you're going to get. The same thing with this one. When you squeeze the arm, that's what you're going to get. So as far as circulation, that's how, as far as it would go, besides having that the head could move from side to side. The arms could move up and down. They move simultaneously, as you can see. The waist, you can hear the ratchet click. That's where the action components are at. But other than that, this figure is basically semi-statue, but it has action in action figure, so that's what makes it an action figure. So let's go with the design. I really like the way they did this mech suit with the tones that they did, the silver and blue. The back, you can see that the spine is sculpted. The face mask, I think that's where they kind of like failed. They should have made that face mask clear so you could see his face. It has the shape of his face, which I thought it should have been straight. And it looks foggy. It looks like he's having a hard time breathing in there. It's like when you get into a car, it's all foggy. The only accessory he brings is these two pieces that you could clip on. Very generic 80s hands, no trigger finger. The gun fits. If it has a grip, you could fix it. But there's so much you could do with this figure, like you could paint the visor silver. You could turn him into Captain America. You could turn him into Iron Man. A RoboCop. There's so much you could do with this figure, But by far from the two figures, I think the better figure of these two, of this wave here, it has to be the Cobra Viper. The way that they did the sculpt with that metallic look. You could paint this head in silver and make him like Destro Squad because he has that appeal. Or paint it in a more vibrant gold and put him into Pimp Daddy Destro, the one with the leopard suit. Look at his scope. Look at his emblem. How clear it is. The body armor with the brushing. Comes with this blaster. I put a rubber band on all my action figures because I don't want them to lose their weapon. A little battle damage. I mean, this figure, for the price, is good. They sturdy. These figures are made for 3-year-olds and 60-year-old kids. So this figure could take a beating. Look, you can even hardly even knock them down. But let's do some quick size comparison because that's what my show and tell is all about. To see how they could compare with other GI Joe classifieds or something that they might look alike. So we're gonna start first with a Dusty right here. Size wise, Classified has them. Can you blend them in with the Classified? Obviously you can't in the sense of the way they're constructed. But can he fit as an extra in the background? That's up to you. You know, you make that decision. Let's put them. Let's put the Viper with another Viper, much taller. So I don't think they blend really good together. But can you put them in as an extra? Sure, next to a Valaverse Scarab. You know, and the way he's constructed, it's much sturdier. You know, it's dense plastic. Let's put him next to a bat. See how that looks. Pretty good. I got a few more, and this show and tell is over. Let's put him next to an alley viper. How's that? I would definitely would buy more of these and repaint some of them. Let's put them next to G.I. Joe Classified. Let's put them next to Helix right here. She's much shorter than both. That is obvious. But where I think that these two figures go above their calling is that the design is made from the 80s. You can blend them in. I could blend them in with some of the another line from the Hasbro, the Mashers. These might be a little smaller, but I think they blend in very well. With a Stormtrooper. Let's try him with Boba Fett. And these action figures, the gimmick about them is that you could like swap their heads and arms and stuff. And let's put them next to an X-Wing pilot. So I think that these figures, all these figures based on their design, this group here, they complement each other. They have that 80s, 90s look. Although these two have the action in them, these are more posable to a certain extent. They complement each other. They really do. And these two figures, like I said, you could do a lot of things with this one. Customize it the way you want it. This Cobra Viper, hands down, it does for me. It doesn't have to be a classified. It's definitely going in my collection. It's just the way it looks. So that's all for this now for this show and tell. Next time I'm going to be talking about Mythic Legions and many other action figures. So enjoy your rest of the day. Thank you for watching. Until next time.